Hi, my name is Rajshri Matre from CSIT department from St. Wilfred College. My subject is software project management. It is lecture 10. We will discuss today about the activity planning. What is activity then? Whatever we are going to do in the project, gathering all the requirements for the project is all about activity. And what we are going to plan it, that is activity planning is includes all the activities required to select a system, analysis, team, assign members of a team to approach to appropriate projects, estimate the system or estimate the time required to complete each task, and schedule the project so that tasks are completed in a timely fashion. Now we will know about how the project activities are going to take place. See, ensure that the appropriate resources will be available preciously when required. Avoid different activities competing for the same resources at the same time. Produce a detailed scheduling showing which staff carry out which activity. Produce a detailed plan against which actual achievement may be measured. Produce a time cash flow forecast. Reply the project during its life cycle to correct or to correct the trip from the target. Next, we'll go with the activities of project. See, before going this activities in project, we'll think about the planning. सी ना व्हाट हैपेंस जब हम प्लानिंग करते हैं तो बहुत सारे रिक्वायरमेंट्स होते हैं, सिस्टम एनालाइज करना पड़ता है टीम के लिए. तो ये एक अलग सा कॉन्सेप्ट हो जाएगा जहाँ पे हमें प्रोजेक्ट के लिए मेंबर्स डिसाइड करने हैं. हर मेंबर्स को प्रोजेक्ट के अलग अलग शेड्यूल्स में डालने हैं, मतलब अलग अलग फेजेस में डालने हैं. उनको टाइम देना है कि ईच टास्क कितने टाइम में खत्म करना है. इट्स नॉट अबाउट द आवर्स, इट्स अबाउट द डेज एक्चुअली. ऐसे प्रोजेक्ट हमें शेड्यूल करना है कि वो टाइम से खत्म होना ही चाहिए. ओके, so this is nothing but activity planning. Whatever the activities are going to take place in this project to complete the requirement of the stakeholders, all those planning has been done here. Okay, there are many people are going to work after it. Next is objectives of planning. Providing, or we can say the objectives of software project planning is to provide a framework that enables the manager to make reasonable estimation of resources, cost, and schedule. What happens here when the project when the software is going to be produced? What we are doing? Whatever the frameworks that managers are unable to make reasonable estimate the sources, cost, and schedule. There are some things that which are not judgeable actually. Okay. Next, there are some flexibilities we can say. Providing project and resources schedules we are going to look after. One is flexibility assessment. Is the project possible within required time scales and resource constraints? Or we can say, is it project possible within the required timetable? Yes, you have to look after it, that the whatever project has been given should be complete in the proper time scales and with proper resources. Next is resource allocation. What are the most effective ways of allocating resources to a project? When should the resources be available? See, now here what we are going to do, the resources available, the resources should be allocated. जितने भी लोग जितने भी फेसेस के लिए सिलेक्टेड है, तो मोस्ट इफेक्टिव वे टू एलोकेटिंग रिसोर्सेस वो है प्रोजेक्ट प्लानिंग. कितने लोग, कितने रिसोर्सेस, कितना टाइम, कहाँ से उनको एक्सपर्टीज मिलेगी, उनके रिक्वायरमेंट्स क्या होंगे. सी, देयर इज अ स्टेक होल्डर्स हु इज गिविंग अस रिक्वायरमेंट. Even there are some person in the team person also, they need some requirements. They need some resources allocation. Okay, that they can complete their project on time. Next is detailed costing. How much will the project cost and when it is expenditure likely to take place? Here, how much project will cost and when that expenditure will take place is nothing but कितना project को पैसे लगने वाले हैं. What are the cost? और हमें कितना स्पेंड करना पड़ेगा. एक्सपेंडिचर्स मतलब कितना हमें स्पेंड करना पड़ेगा. और आफ्टर स्पेंडिंग ऑल दोस थिंग्स, क्या हमारे पास भी एक प्रॉफिट अमाउंट रहता है? वी कैन टॉक अबाउट द बेनिफिट्स, जो मैंने लास्ट लेक्चर में आपको पढ़ाया था. बेनिफिट्स. नेक्स्ट इज मोटिवेशंस. प्रोवाइडिंग providing targets and being seen to the monitor achievements against the target. It is effective way of motivating staff. See, what is we are doing? Providing a target is an effective way to motivate the staff. जैसे मेरे पास टीम है, we have a 6 people team. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a and motivate them by doing many of things, like providing the targets has been seen for monitoring achievements against the targets and effective way of monitoring the stuff. Now here what I'm going to do, जो भी मेरे team members हैं, whenever they are going to be good, I will be going to appreciate them. मैं उनको appreciate करूँगी. So whenever next time they will work in a good way, good manner with a happy faces. So उनको एक बोलते हैं ना, motivate रखना चाहिए that you can do it, you have to do it. Next is coordinations. When do the staff in the different departments need to be available to work on the particular project? See what happens here. When do other staff in other department needs to be available in order to work on a particular project? Why? When the project has a failure or the person is not working, he should understand the difference between the conception. Okay, he should understand what is the project is has to be. The technique plays and the emphasis on completing the project in the minimum time at the acceptable cost, meeting and set targets, dates at minimum cost, be very effective for the time projects. Next is project schedules. Before work commence on the project or possibly a stage of a larger project, a project plan must be developed to the level of showing dates when each activity should start and finish, and when how much of each resources will be required. Once the plan has been refilled to this level of detail, we call it project schedule. यहाँ पे सिंपल कॉन्सेप्ट है, काम स्टार्ट होने से पहले प्रोजेक्ट या पॉसिबली कोई भी लार्ज प्रोजेक्ट है, स्टेज ऑफ लार्ज प्रोजेक्ट, the project plan must be developed, okay, to the level of showing dates. 10 दिन में काम होना चाहिए, 10 दिन में ये फेस होना चाहिए, 2 दिन में ये फेस कंप्लीट होना है, 5 दिन में ये फेस, 10 दिन में ये फेस, 15 दिन में ये फेस. आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग दिस रिक्वायरमेंट, वी विल अंडरस्टैंड कि 10 दिन में अगर काम खत्म करना है तो मुझे इतने सारे बंदे चाहिए, इतने सारे रिसोर्सेस चाहिए. वंस ये प्लान हैज बीन रिफाइंड to the levels in the detail, we call it project schedule. Okay, we call it project schedule. Then when to plan? Planning is an ongoing process of refinement, each iteration coming more detailed and more accurate than the last. Over successive iterations, the emphasis and purpose of planning will shift. It can be a time scale, resources availability, cash flow control. Next, creating a project schedule comprises 4 main stages. First step is producing the plan. Producing a plan is to decide what activities need to be carried out and in what order they carry to be done. Second, the ideal activity plan will then be a project or a subject of an activity risk analysis aimed to identify the potential problems. Third step is resources allocation, and third step is schedule procedure. Next is projects and activities. Defining activities. A project is a composite of a number of related activities. A project may start when least one of the activities is ready to start. The project will complete when all its activities have been completed. An activity must have a clear start and clear stop. The activity should have a duration. Some activities may require that other activities are completed before they can begin. See, here there are given some activities, some rules I can say. सबसे पहले the project composition of a number is related activities. जो भी composite number है वो सारे related activities से होने चाहिए. First, a project may start when at least of one of its activities is ready to start. मतलब प्रोजेक्ट तभी स्टार्ट करना चाहिए कि पूरा एक एक्टिविटी या पूरा एक फेज स्टार्ट है, रेडी है स्टार्ट करने के लिए, तभी स्टार्ट होगा. प्रोजेक्ट तभी खत्म होगा जब पूरा एक्टिविटीज खत्म हो जाएंगे. ओके, हर और सब एक्टिविटीज का एक तो पर्सनली स्टार्ट एंड स्टॉप ऑप्शन होना भी चाहिए. एक्टिविटी क्लियर स्टार्ट एंड क्लियर स्टॉप भी होना चाहिए. इवन स्टार्ट और पूरा होल मतलब होलसम प्रोजेक्ट का भी स्टार्ट और एंड ऑब्जेक्शन होना चाहिए. जो भी ड्यूरेशन है एक्टिविटी का शुड हैव अ ड्यूरेशन. ओके, सम एक्टिविटीज में रिक्वायर्ड मतलब सम एक्टिविटीज ऐसे भी होते हैं कि जब तक ये एक्टिविटी खत्म नहीं हुई दूसरी एक्टिविटी स्टार्ट नहीं हो सकती. कुछ रिलेटेड एक्टिविटीज भी है. सो देयर आर सम दिस काइंड ऑफ एक्टिविटीज आल्सो. देन व्हाट आर द अप्रोचेस फॉर इट? द एक्टिविटी बेस्ड अप्रोचेस. When listing activities, particularly for a larger project, it might be helpful to divide the project into main lifestyle stage and consider each separately, rather than doing this in ad hoc manner with the obvious risk of omitting and double counting tasks. A much favored way of generating task list is to create work breakdown structure, that is WBS. जब हम ये एक्टिविटीज लिस्ट आउट करते हैं अ पर्टिकुलर लार्ज प्रोजेक्ट के लिए, ये बड़ा हेल्पफुल हो जाता है कि उसको सब डिवाइड कर दो. ओके, इनटू मेन लाइफस्टाइल स्टेजेस कंसीडरिंग इट सेपरेटली. नाउ व्हाट हैपेंस हियर, रादर देन डूइंग दिस एड हॉक मैनर with a very obviously very risky of omitting and double counting task and all, what they have done, they have generated a task list is called, which can be created a work breakdown structure. The solution they have asked for the या उन्होंने सॉल्यूशन निकाला है वर्क ब्रेकडाउन स्ट्रक्चर पे. नेक्स्ट, सीक्वेंसिंग एंड शेड्यूलिंग एक्टिविटीज. Throughout a project, we will require a schedule that clearly indicates when each of the project activities is planned or to occur and what resources will be needed. मतलब थ्रू आउट प्रोजेक्ट में ये रिक्वायर्ड है कि जो भी शेड्यूल है वो क्लियर इंडिकेट करे कि कौन सी एक्टिविटीज चल रही है और कौन सी एक्टिविटी हमने प्लान की है और उस एक्टिविटीज को कौन से रिसोर्सेज लगने वाले हैं. One way of presenting such a plan is to use a bar chart. Is used bar chart. It has been actually हमने next lecture में या next इसमें देखेंगे. Network planning model. Network planning model. This project scheduling technique model the project activities and their relationship as a network. What happens here? This project scheduling techniques के जो models है, the project activities are the actual relationship as a network. Now in network, time follows from left to right. Time follows from left to right. These technologies were developed in 1950s. The two best known being that is critical path method and program evaluation reviewing techniques. What is network planning models then? Sorry, we have completed this phase. Next, both of these techniques used an activity on narrow approaches to visualizing the project as a network, where the activities are drawn as arrow joining circles or nodes. Each presented represents the possible to start and completing as an activity as a set of activities. Now, precedence networks have become a popular, which is active on node network, where activities are represented as a node and the link between nodes represent the procedure sequentially requirement. Sorry. See what happens when we are making a nodes or when we are trying to be in a network. project activities has shown in the arrow form. Arrow form मतलब ऐसा arrow दिखा रहे हैं जैसे it is going to complete, it is in the procedure, or it is going to be sequentially required to each other. Constructing the presence of network, a network should be, a project network should have only one start node and only one end node. हमने पहले स्लाइड्स में देखा था कि उसको एक ही मतलब क्लियर स्टार्ट और एंड होना चाहिए. So this is only one start and one end node. Node has a duration, मतलब जो भी सर्कल है, जो भी हम नेटवर्क मॉडल्स में जो ड्यूरेशन बनाएंगे या जो भी नोड्स बनाएंगे उसका एक फिक्स ड्यूरेशन है. Links normally have no duration, but nodes has the duration. Precedents are the immediate precedings activities. Time moves from left to right. Exactly. Time moves from left to right. The network may not contain loop. A network should not contain daggers also. तो वो सब क्या चीजें है? This what is daggers? तो ये आगे है पढ़ने के लिए. बट यहाँ पे नेटवर्क्स में कोई लूप्स नहीं होना चाहिए. लूप्स क्यों नहीं होना चाहिए? अगर एक एग्जांपल बताती हूँ. If your data is flowing from one connection to another connection, if there is a loop, any loop, if there is a 0 or 1 loop, if there would be 0, the data will return back or the data will get failed. तो ये जो loop containing है ना वो नहीं चाहिए. See, there are some frameworks of preceding networks. See this one. This one. First one is sorry. हाँ, this is activity and arrow one. जहाँ पे codes और data take on is done, where the program has been generated, program is tested, and then it is installed. Next one is loop. When we are talking about loop. Code program is done. That testing programming has to take place. Again, if there is a diagnosis that any error is found, error has been diagnosed, it has been correct the error, and again for test program, and then it will go for the release program. Next is the dangles. When we are talking about dangles, कि वहाँ पे कोई भी dangles भी नहीं होना चाहिए. Dangles are nothing but this thing. Design program is done. Program. Then code program, where user has to write manually. Then test program, install program, and whatever code is wrote or the manual thing is done, it has been signed off. Thank you. We'll go. We will see next topics in the next lecture.